Mighty do it
Yeah,
like
go
last
in the shower.
minute. And I can't do this because.
Wait, I think we're live.
Hi, you guys.
Kidding?
Red-handed, having a marital dispute. No, she's like, what is loyal to the people? That
Hi, everybody. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Who's with us first? It's not going to be him because he's here. Holly Ellis.
Holly Ellis. I hope everybody brought some kind of a quarantine mate, some friend that they're watching with, either in the same space or separate spaces.
I think separate spaces sounds dreamy, but you know what? This is how it's worked out. This is a metaphor for our lives, which is sort of on top of each other, but doing okay.
Hey, Kristen, we're right behind you every step of the way.
Oh, I was like, you're not supposed to be.
You look handsome tonight.
Ew.
He does.
Hey, Colin, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Kristen, I already told you you look beautiful and we're wearing the same shirt.
Thank you. I just needed one more. I felt like after I connected my eyebrows on Wednesday that I needed to
prove that was it.
I felt my kids saw me and they were like, Mommy, what have you done? And I was like, it's a joke. It's funny. They were like, but I don't like it. I was like, well, I'm not, you know what? You're not my crowd. So I don't like fart jokes all the time. So most of them, yes, I do. I find them hilarious, but sometimes.
Speaking of, Molly Reichel just asked, did Finn grow a beard?
Yes. I know, right?
Easy.
Basically,
yeah.
He, by the end of this, I feel like he's going to be like a senior in high school because he's growing so fast. I don't want to go down that road.
I know. Well, I just also got an update that there are tornado warnings in Nebraska right now. So everybody stay safe and watch us from your basement.
You know, I'm from a really small town and there were tons of tornadoes and there was the big Grand Island twister. Am I boring you?
I'm going to pull it up on the thing.
Anyway, this is how it normally goes. This is how it normally is.
Stop listening and caring. Stop.
So I'm from a small town, and when you're from Nebraska or a place that's used to tornadoes, at least where I'm from, people would sort of be like, is that the tornado warning? You think that's a real one? And they would wait. They'd grab a deck of cards, maybe a side of beef, definitely a pack of beer.
People wait till you can see it. You're like, yep, it's at the neighbors. We better get downstairs.
We're about 2 miles west. Let's go ahead and take cover. But we were in the one that was near Grand Island, or in Grand Island, the Grand Island Twister, because we're only 20 miles away. And I remember that like it was yesterday. It was.
I read the book, and I loved it. And Night of the Twisters, and then I saw the John Snyder movie, Night of the Twisters.
Yes, it's a thing.
You saw a John Snyder movie?
That's
Peter?
No. It was a made-for-TV movie. But should we cheers? Let's cheers.
We would absolutely cheers. Let's toast to all of our essential workers, our frontline workers, our delivery guys, our post office guys, all the guys, the women. I know, I'm just saying guys like as a general thing. Notes already in the middle of it.
Cheers to that. I saw one the other day, somebody put in the comments that you don't think about security.
I mean, there's so many. I wish we could list them all, but there's literally so many that we are. So this is just a blanket love fest saying thank you to everybody that's still continuing. You know what, Jen? I was thinking about this. Ironically, we got to toast all the moms that are expecting, that just had a baby, even those that are in the middle of adoption, because there's all of these foster care, all of it. It's all affected by what's going on. And, you know, we were talking to that comedian, and now I'm going to forget her name.
Tina Brion. She is like, she's doing
8 months, and she's thinking like birth plan, which is already terrifying. You know, someone's like, your birth plan is you're going to squeeze this thing out of there, and that doesn't seem right. And on top of it, there's a pandemic. So cheers to all the mommies to be and all the moms that did it, and God bless you and God love you. Lipstick on.
And she said, and I hope you can agree, she's like, I've had my husband watching home birthing videos just in case. And I was like, he's going to be useless in that moment.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Doing the Cliff's Notes while I was pushing. He didn't read any of the books.
I watched a ton of conception videos, and that did not help.
Yeah,
this
you
one-
gotta watch what happens after that. Nothing.
This one I would have to DIY my own birth at home.
I'm better with post-production than
Production and pre-production.
Yeah.
You're great with pre-production.
You're great with the reproduction,
Yeah.
obviously, because
Yeah,
that was
incredible job,
a
Colin.
surprise. Well done, you guys.
Yeah,
Well
impressive.
Let's stop before it gets gross, should we?
What was that? Just what?
Sure. Let's start before it gets gross.
Yeah, let's start before it gets gross. I mean, nothing but a whole lot of sexing going on in this house.
Oh yeah, this is
Well, Corin sexy. I don't even know. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna play trivia tonight, and we're going to, as a love note to our gentlemen who need to talk about sports, like so bad, we're giving them a sports trivia with a rom-com flavor, trivia night. And this has been our favorite thing. And I don't know about you, Jen, but we do, Jen and I, and Britt and Colin, all of us do with like 4 other couples, trivia night every week. And it's become so competitive and so fun. And we have the best time. Last week, Colin got in his Speedo as a bit. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. Every time Jen.
and then everyone dropped their drawers.
Yeah, but it wasn't that kind of party. But if it was, it would only be on Zoom. So like,
wait. Who dropped their drawers?
Right.
And Jen does not remember.
Everybody took off their pants, Jen. I mean,
Colin kept checking the ceiling fan. So he'd have to stand up.
you guys are doing our best.
I hadn't eaten much on Sunday and was thirsty evidently. And it was not a terrific showing for me.
I thought it was great. You're being so hard on yourself. You guys, how many hubbies do we have here? I see a couple people saying they're here with their hubbies. You guys, this is going to be the night for you. Hopefully.
These are non-sports fan friendly sports questions.
Not ours. Not
so
ours.
can I?
We're all sports.
No, what they're not.
All sports.
Listen, so
Finally.
I would leave. I'd get up and leave and let you guys talk. And so that is not. It would be too boring for me. But I do have to say before we get started, happy birthday to my mom. Cheers to my mom. It's her birthday.
Cheers to the birthday people out there in the house. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Barb.
Wait, Lee Lavala too. One of your good friends, I should know who this is, messaged us and said to tell you happy birthday.
Who?
Let's see. Lee Lavala. It's her birthday.
Oh,
and
yes.
her friend, Karina McCarthy messaged us and said give her a birthday shout out. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That's awesome.
Jasmine Mulder says that you look like your husband, Kristen.
I know everybody said that.
You're a handsome woman.
Britt,
That's all. These are all
I'm going to
compliments.
punch you in the mouth.
You're
I'm
gonna.
I
As
will.
long as you're 6 feet away.
I will extend, like, what's that guy, like Stretch Armstrong, and I will right Clyde you in the face.
Right now I'm enjoying my Mother's Day cheese that finally came. So I'm having a Manchego Brie right now.
You guys, just so you know, we signed on and we could hear and see them, but they couldn't hear and see us. And I think if that happened to us, they would witness us bickering. But we just heard the most boring conversation about cheeses and crackers. Like, literally, Jen's like, I think you're going to want to use this cracker for that cheese if I had to guess.
Hold on, let me get the cheese cutting
Meanwhile,
knife.
Colin and I are like, you didn't bring me up. What are you talking about? Hurry up.
Not White Claw, I want press.
Even more boring than you think, because I said, do you want a glass for red wine? And he was like, no, I think I'll have beer. Why, do you want me to have red wine? And I was like, no, I'm not suggesting. I'm just saying I have all this cheese, so you might want a red wine. And he's like, I think I'm going to stick with beer. Sorry I ate so many of the fruit crackers. So it was super boring.
Yeah, it was actually pretty interesting because I thought we were going to get more crackers with the order.
This
And we
way,
got-
well, you guys, people are gonna drop. I'm gonna drop off of this because I'm gonna get bored with this so fast.
All right.
Well, good for you for getting along.
Are we?
I have to say, I love sports. I really do. Not
I do
as
too.
much this person. I love it 1/100th of this person.
That's a lot.
Not even that much, probably. But the second he wakes up in the morning, he like, you know what? You know who the best golfer of all time was? I had this, like, he literally talks about it all the time. And now he will just stand at our fridge and recite sports because he needs someone to talk to.
Even your
so
friends
bad.
are like, I'm over it. I've got other things to do. We thank God for the documentary. What is the Last Dance?
Ugh.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Colin's tearing up already. You're tearing up already, Colin.
I love it, but I'm like, I don't want to have a deep conversation about the Rockets versus the Bulls and when
What could have been?
What could have been? I don't even know. I don't. Good. I thought the documentary covered all the bases, but apparently we got to get into it. There's like a Q&A to follow
I just
the
felt
documentary.
like we could have talked about Akeem Olajuwon a little bit more.
All right, we're gonna bore everybody. Everyone's like, oh, look how
Actually, it's really getting interesting. I don't know,
let's
because what
give
were you
you-
saying about the dream?
What? No. Listen, so what we did was we wrote questions that you can figure out the answer to by whatever sports thing's in it. But there's also a reference. So if you're not sports obsessed, you will get the answer that way, perchance.
it's very Jeopardy like. So the first, at least this is how we did it. If you did it different, then there's going to be a lot of rules. And we're all do our best. Everybody keeps track of their own score. We're going to ask them to Jen and Britt. Britt and Jen are going to ask them to us. And then we have some that we haven't seen in the old bonus round when we get to that. And if these guys do oops, I got to stand still. If these guys do a really good job, we'll let them talk about sports among all the men in the house for 1 full minute.
And then we get to address some lipstick questions I just saw pop up. But that'll be last.
Yeah. So back to Jeopardy, it's similar to like if this is a bad example, but if it were Tom Brady and you were saying like a shoemaker that donates shoes and and a house full of stepkids that live together. See, it's not a good example.
That's
Tom
a terrible
and Brady.
example.
Can you give an example that doesn't give away our thing?
Yeah, like in Jeopardy, they give you 2 clues of 2 famous people. You have to put their names together because they connect. Like Harry S. Truman Capote. So it'd be like this president was right before JFK, and this guy was the
that was no better than I
Cold
did.
Blood.
Literally
Harry
no better.
Truman Capote.
All right. Well, maybe we'll just have some interesting banter because all that seems really hard. We did
Yeah.
a different.
Yeah,
Yours are going to be a lot easier than that, but we'll see how she goes. We'll see. I don't know. But so
Yeah,
everybody,
I'm into marital fights over these, just so you know.
okay,
Well,
well, go get your husband. Go get your son at
Wear black.
sports. We'll try to watch our language. Probably won't happen, but
we're not going to try to watch our language. Our kids are watching a $20 movie Prime Video rental.
ours too. Ours too.
But I don't
99 for Scooby Doo.
That better be good. But you know, they were supposed to like.
Jill Stillman thinks I should wear a black shirt because everyone else is wearing
Yeah,
a black
Jill
shirt.
thinks that Colin didn't get the note about the costume or the dress code. Not the first time, Jill. Not the first time.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of.
I think it's fine. No, it's fine. Right? Now you're going to have another drink. Whose mic is
I
going
got
crazy?
one right
Is that
here.
mine?
Colin,
Okay.
sorry about you switching back and forth between booze, though.
He's
You think
Irish.
that's weird?
It make my tummy upset. I can't.
Jen.
Oh, when I used to go to bars, I used to get a whiskey and a beer all the time.
Can we
Yeah.
go to the questions now?
Yeah, let's go to the questions. Let's.
And then you'd watch sports. You'd watch sport.
Yeah. Oh, look at that TV. Oh, that's a different TV with a different thing on.
Oh.
So many TVs with.
But now you're going to be home with me.
Let's get warmed up. Michelle Ho Hafner wants to know who's the best quarterback in Green Bay.
In Green Bay?
Ever?
Ever?
I don't know.
Brett Favre.
Rodgers.
Brett Favre or
Or Bart Starr. He had
I
more.
think there might be something a little wrong with Rodgers. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's fine.
Jen, we can't let him hijack our
Okay,
situation.
let's do it.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, all right. Okay. So
Kristen is blurry.
You call the 24 in the draft. Colin.
Oh, Colin or Jen, 1 second. We are on our Wi-Fi. We're not, but I think if we switch it.
Oh, I think so. Are you pixelating? Will you guys go away?
You guys have been fine until just now.
Yeah, because you're moving around.
Okay, but we're on our Wi-Fi and we have an old house. Let's hope nobody else is doing one of these lives tonight. All right, guys, we'll start.
Okay.
All right.
Number one.
Yeah, ready.
This Trailblazer tennis champ beat Bobby Riggs in the 1973 match, the Battle of the Sexes. And this four-time NBA champ just opened up a school where tuition is free. So you put the names together as they are one.
Billie Jean King, LeBron James.
Well, way to no delay, Britt.
Wait, how's that going? Wait.
But I don't know what that's
right. It's Billie Jean King James.
Oh.
Because his nickname is King James.
That's exactly like Jeopardy. It's like the Daily Double, where it's like the first, last part. Okay.
Yeah, I don't watch Jeopardy. It's too hard, but I'll pretend.
You know, they call him King James, like King James.
All right.
Bible.
Okay.
Yeah.
People are coming in hot with Billie Jean King, and now, King James. Okay, people got it. King James.
Jody got it.
A lot of
A lot of people are getting it.
You want to give them a little bit of time.
Okay. You might go now.
Okay.
And
So
remember,
ours are a little bit different. And Britt says these are way too easy. We'll see. Okay. This is the length of an Olympic swimming pool in meters. It's also the age at which Janet Jackson was when she had her first baby.
oh, I just went to mute and we can't. Don't talk about it.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait and see if people can answer it.
Holy moly, that's a.
Okay, I'd like to go ahead and answer that question. Am I blurry?
Well, Kristen, little fuzzy. All right, people are starting to get it. What do you got? Sherry Moe is not 100.
50 meters. When Janet Jackson was 50.
Yeah.
All right. That's an easy one.
100 if you're nasty.
That's right.
Kira says, I miss Kristen's unibrow. It's there. It's there.
Yeah.
She's
good at it. So, okay, that might have been too easy. A lot of people got that one, but that's kind of what are like they combine.
Point.
Katie Ashworth's answer is I'm drunk.
We'll take that as an answer, Katie.
I think that's fantastic. You give yourself 25 points. What are you doing?
That's right.
Okay.
All right. We got 1 point.
All right.
1 point. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. You guys, your turn.
Number two.
That is not how you write that word, but I'm going to say it right. Arguably, the greatest basketball player ever has enthralled with
has us enthralled with the Last Dance documentary. Now, this new kid on the block is the hotter brother.
Oh, it's Michael Jordan.
Jesus, yes. Stop listening.
I like that we're whispering to each other. We have no mute and we have no reason. Look at all these people coming through hot. By the way, we're giving out friendship pins, so get ready.
Mel Johnson, you only got the first part.
Oh, so many good ones, you guys. So many.
Got it. I got it. Are you ready?
Jen Murphy's got friendship pins.
Got it. So
good.
I know what it is. Can I say?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Jordan Knight.
Well,
What's the first part?
Michael Jordan Knight.
Yay!
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
And if anybody says Jonathan Knight's the hot one,
So crazy.
Look at Lindsay, Jill. Jill just wrote Jordan line. Ashley, Karen. Oh my gosh, so many fun people.
Someone said Johnson Wahlberg.
Lynn Hutton's watching from a new house.
I get where you're coming from on the Johnson Wahlberg tip. I will say that.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't know about those tips. All right, my turn.
No,
wait, are their turn? Okay, let's go.
Our turn. Our turn. Greg thinks this is too easy, but they get harder from here. Okay.
You guys should talk about cheese because that would be more.
I love cheese.
Exciting.
All right, I do too. Colin, you would like this kind. It's a shame.
Okay.
I'm over for it.
Look at that. Look at that
on
board.
a beautiful marble board. Yep. Howard Two Humans going to finish all that cheese. Okay, here we go. Ready?
I believe in you.
This is what 3 back-to-back strikes are called in bowling, and also should thaw when frozen for at least 48 hours prior to cooking. What is it called? What's that thing?
Can you reread the question, please?
This is what 3 back-to-back strikes are called in bowling, and should also thaw when frozen for at least 48 hours prior to cooking.
Look at them kissing.
Let's
They're so in
see.
love.
Let's see.
No, don't
All right.
now. You don't know what that's going to look like.
People got it.
That is love, right?
Wait,
Look
I
at
was going to say, Colin, don't be
that.
weird.
Love.
I was like, you're literally mounting me. Hi.
Yep. Too easy. Too easy, that one.
No, I
A lot of bowlers.
turkey.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
turkey.
Okay, that's the last easy one. That's
A lot
the
of
last.
bowlers.
Okay,
A lot of bowlers in this
guys,
crowd.
and then
The bowlers.
next one is just going to be a straight up trivia question about a romantic comedy because I have a couple of those that I feel like will be fun. But this one, I'm going to go with this. I love this one. Okay, Colin wrote it. He's pretty smart. The Big Bopper, the Sultan of Colin, literally creepy. The Big Bopper, the Sultan of SWAT, the Colossus of Clout, and the notorious RBG Supreme Court Justice. Okay, so I'm going to read it again. The
All right.
Big Bopper, the Sultan of SWAT, the Colossus of Clout. All of those hard for me with the lisp. RBG Supreme Court Justice. This one's so good, babe.
Thanks.
Brit's got it.
Okay, wait, let's see.
Yep.
Jane, like we don't see
Beth.
that from under cheese. We
Beth's
see
got
that. Where's Beth?
Sellers got
Beth Sellers Gillian said, Babe, Ruth, Nader, Ginsburg.
Wait, you were
It's-
supposed to let them say.
Oh,
We got it. We got it.
No,
though.
trust
Yeah.
me, we got it. We had that the
Sorry.
whole way.
sorry.
That's what I was gonna say. We should have written it down, but he had it.
Okay, got it. Okay.
No, no,
Now it's their turn.
Oh, okay. All right. This is where it gets harder. This state hosts a famous auto race every Memorial Day weekend, and is also the state where the show Parks and Rec is set to take place.
Oh, yeah, but
Look how gently Colin touches Kristen with his hand. It's been so difficult being locked down, but he still has that touch. That is amazing.
What's not-
Oh, look at this! Look at him! Look at
Colin?
Back of the hand.
It's
Like,
beautiful. It's
it's
honestly
real
inspiring. It's like
spirit.
sports and that.
Someone come and get me, please.
I want a man with a
All right, there it
sword hand.
Indiana 500. Indianapolis
Yeah.
500.
States, Indiana.
Indiana.
500. Yep.
Indianapolis 500. All right. Jen. Oh, wait. Is it our turn?
Mhm.
Here's
Yeah.
just the fun for the girls, for the ladies. A get up, fun rom-com question. Although challenging nonetheless. We'll see what you guys think. What do you call the contrived and unlikely meeting between potential love interests in a romantic comedy? I literally just heard all of that happen in your southern
Tell me.
situation. Good
Um,
God, man.
I think I know. I think it's.
Oh, sure.
It's a hard one. I feel like if
I
you
think I got it.
if you've seen the movie The Holiday, they talk about it in there. That's a little
Can I say it? Without I can't.
I don't think
look.
anyone said it.
We're getting it.
Yeah.
Jen?
That's Pointer's got it. Or Heather Ross has got it first.
Yeah.
Can I say it?
Yes, please.
Serendipity?
No.
Close.
Close. Very close.
What is it?
Meet cute.
Oh,
What?
It's a really old movie reference. It's a meet cute where two people sort of like bump into each other and then the story starts.
Yeah, like you drop your your
Oh.
package, and you pick it up.
That's a different movie.
that's a different
I've
meat.
never heard that.
Colin, that's a different meat.
I wonder if
Well,
Greg
different.
Parker's on here like, I love those guys so much.
I know.
Wow.
Buffalo, true, Buffalo
Yeah.
Wild Wings. You guys, I literally had not even a part of a drink, and my lips are already black. What's that mean?
I mean, it means it's good wine, actually. I think if you get wine lips, it's good wine because
I did. I went for it. Now that when I'm ordering groceries,
you know
I'm
what?
like-
Buy yourself a nice bottle of wine. Why not? What the hell? And we're all saving tons of money by not going out to eat. You should have something that makes you happy.
exactly. All right. Ready for a question?
Yes.
All right. How many minutes of action are there in an average baseball game and in an average marital encounter?
Wait, what?
How many minutes of action are in
No, don't do
an
that.
average baseball game? And I added that it's also the average amount of minutes in a marital encounter.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Colin.
Britt, will you stop? You're encouraged.
This answer could take hours with Colin.
This is what Colin and
This
Britt
is
do.
this is incredible
Whatever
to
is
watch.
making us
You don't.
This is like National Geographic.
Ooh.
Watching
Ooh.
wild take place.
Yep. Katie Simon got it.
Wait, they're gonna cheat. They're gonna look right for
Come on.
Katie's.
I just know that you think it's so long being creepy. Is it 30 minutes?
Nope.
Did you say?
I said
18.
Oh.
18 total minutes.
But I'll tell you, it feels like 3.5 hours.
Yes.
The baseball game.
some people bring down the average, Britt.
I'm saying the average, not my
I'm typically
husband.
throwing a no-hitter, which goes really.
So many. I wonder if there's like husbands out there that are crying that are like, funny sports metaphors. I need it so bad right now, you guys. I need it so bad. I've got one that's normal.
Wait, can I just call out Jane Keefe saying my boyfriend took 100 milligrams of edibles? So
Is that a
feels
lot?
like-
that feels like a lot. I don't know. That feels like
I don't know
You
how
better
many. I
start-
don't know how many that is, but I've never heard of anything in double digits. I mean, it's.
I know. I would start ordering
never heard of, like-
pizza's stat. I would just start ordering pizza and hot wings right now.
But I wonder if you start getting paranoid when you're high and there's a pandemic and you're like, there's something out in the world that's bad. And then how do you calm that person down? Because you're like, well, you're not totally wrong, but you're flipping out right now. You know what I mean? When people get really high, they get really paranoid.
Yeah,
like
but with
me.
100 milligrams, you're just gonna fall asleep. I think
Oh,
It
yeah.
feels like pizza is generally the answer.
Pizza.
that's a beer.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to get a pizza?
Good luck to you, girl.
I think eating.
That's insane. And
So-
I know you, I don't believe you can die from that, but again, not a doctor.
I'll tell you what,
I
Jody.
think you could seriously annoy
Jody
people with that.
Lambert baseball's really boring, by the way.
Who what?
He said 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah. No, you know what the funnest part of baseball is? The beer and the food.
I love baseball.
Camaraderie.
I love watching baseball. I do. I love
Colin, it
watching
seems like your
baseball.
lovemaking, Colin.
The camaraderie.
The camaraderie is what really draws you to it.
We high five a lot. Is that weird?
Yeah.
No.
Good job, babe.
I mean,
She's also like,
okay.
you know
I'm
that.
gonna go ahead and shut this window right here.
I'm gonna
No, no,
mute
no.
this.
You know
Please don't be gross.
You know the tunes from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where like you're trying to find one hiding, and the way to do it is go dun 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 dun,
Dun, dun.
and they can't help but go dun dun, and then you find them.
What is the point about that in our sex experience?
No, I was just.
You're
I'm
still
not
on
talking about
pot?
sex.
You're on pot
No, I'm
still?
saying if I put my hand up, you can't not high five.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who can. Jen. So many times. Up top, and she goes, I don't do that. And then if she does do it, she goes like this.
What do I look like? What do I look like? I've got a half shirt on right now. I don't have on. That's not who I am as a person. It doesn't look right when I do it.
It looks right when I do it.
You know what? If you can make me high five, I'm gonna make you curtsy from now on, just so it's.
We all know that I would just do a double squat, and it would be that would be it. All right.
We should do a butt slap just to freak everybody out. That'd
Yeah,
be
like
fun.
we're like fully like locker rooming it. Like, Jen, way to go. Bam, bam, bam.
Yep.
Nice job out there. Nice job at the meeting.
Heck
Nice
of a
job.
job.
Okay, let's go back to one of your fancy ones.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, this is tricky.
You ready?
He does.
Oh, Delilah's in.
Delilah's here.
Eleanor.
Are you sad?
Hi, Delilah.
Scooby-Doo.
You're in the reading?
She was watching Scooby-Doo, and then what happened?
And then
This is real life, you guys. We have a big crew. We have
Shaggy being mean to
Okay, let me go. Look here.
I got
you,
it.
No,
Here,
no, no. You go.
answer the
You go.
question.
You
No,
go.
no.
Okay.
This is your show.
All right. Okay. I'm not going to
All right,
answer
so-
this right. Okay.
Here, why don't you
So,
ask them
and
the question?
I'm going to ask you a different one. I can
This is
Taylor.
a- this
No,
is
no,
only-
no.
This is not sports.
sorry.
No, I'm not going to do that one to her. We're
It
going
can't,
to
be too, it can't be too sportsy because
No, that number 4 is not
Finn
sportsy.
or Colin. I got one.
all right.
We're gonna feel good about this, and we're gonna relive this movie together like it was a big Super Bowl. Name the charming romantic comedy that featured the now famous phrase, "As you wish."
All right. I know what it is for sure. I
Let's
won't.
see everybody say it because it was such a. I love it so much.
It was the best. You know what I thought you were going to say, and I hope this isn't one of your questions, but I thought you were going to say, "Show me the money," which we forget that that's from a romantic comedy.
One of the best.
Yeah.
What's the thing that
That's
he?
like the best sports romantic comedy combo.
Ever.
The college trivia night is Jerry Maguire.
Was it just something scary happened with Shaggy in the movie?
Just so you guys know, 50 minutes in, Scooby and Shaggy have a fight.
Oh,
So
very
what?
exciting.
Point. I told my kids, unless anybody is not well bleeding, don't come in. And they're like, that's fine. They can't get us out of the room fast enough. They're like, it's fine. They have 40 iPads. They don't care.
I'm okay with it because in our house, that's considered an emergency because they're not allowed to watch stuff where people use mean voices. So
We've just watched the entire Indiana Jones series. So we've jumped that shark.
So yours have seen a chest cavity being opened using black magic and pulling a human's beating heart out. So
I tried, and they saw it, and I can't do anything about it. And so now that they've seen it, everything else pales in
It's
comparison.
also their
I'm like,
favorite movie now.
yeah, I'm like, I don't know what else is out there. Like,
Look,
it's fine.
I saw Exorcist when I was like 6 years old. So
and Gremlins, and like,
yeah.
and I don't remember my parents being there. So if they dropped me off to that movie, and by the way, before PG-13 existed, PGs were basically R's.
It totally, all you couldn't say was F and you could show all the boobs you wanted.
Yeah.
Again, what is your answer to the "As You Wish"?
That's right.
Princess Bride. Woo! Okay. What was the famous line in Jerry Maguire that everybody loved that wasn't "Show me the money"? They're like, "Oh, you had me at hello."
Yeah. Or you complete
You had me at hello.
Or help me
Help you. That sounds familiar. We've
Human
used
head
that one.
weighs 8 pounds.
Yeah, that's another one. It's a very quotable movie.
The movie's great.
Yeah. You know what? You feel like, hey, that's not a really bad movie. I could watch that with like a family, an extended family at Thanksgiving. But you forget there's that scene at the very beginning with, is it Robin Wright?
They're intimate, yeah.
Where it is like full on Kelly Preston, like hardcore. Because I did watch that with my mom and I was like,
That's like
Where there's a lot of wall action.
They're banger-ringing.
the movie that the Christmas Story. The real one is much rougher. My sister rented that for her church. People had never seen it. She was like, it was hard to explain because I'd seen it on TV so many times.
oh, the edited
It is
version.
edited on TV.
Yeah.
It's not
There's
when you
parts.
go to church.
There's parts. Girls just want to have fun. There's kind of only one part. It's tuned in Tokyo. You got to stay alert and watch that movie, which I love beginning to end. But you got to fast forward through that part because you can't run that risk. But that tune in Tokyo part is the only bad part. And
Yeah.
have
I
you
want to watch that tonight.
I love it. Girls just want to have fun. And by the way, watch it and just observe how they run everywhere. Literally, they run as though they're in a hurry and they're laughing and it looks like they're having the best time all the time.
They're running forward and they like run back.
Yeah, and then they look at each other and they're sending out flyers. It's all like very celebrated. Okay. People are now just answering Indiana.
Oh, are they? Okay, they're catching up. All right, next one.
Next question.
Next one. Here's mine. I feel like this is fair. You're going to have to think about this. If you aren't into sports, you're going to have to think about this. If you are into sports, is the basketball question, kind of. Considered one of the greatest rebounders of all time, this player was known for his bad boy image and for being the All-Star MVP in 1991. It is also the name of the dog on Sesame Street.
Oh, that's a left turn.
I know.
In Sweeney Town.
Yeah, I know where you
that's
think
a left turn in
is.
Sweeney Town. Oh.
Thought bubble. Dot.
Can you read
Yep.
the first part again?
Oh.
Yep. See, Julie Peters, that's what you think it's going to be. Okay. Considered one of the greatest rebounders of all time, this player was known for his bad boy image and for being the All-Star MVP in 1991.
Wait, is
It's
that play on words? Like rebounder, like with women? Oh.
Nope.
Not
Oh.
everything sexual. Sometimes it's
Nope,
just
that's
sports,
an actual
Kristen.
sports term.
Sometimes it's just sports.
And it's also the name of the dog on Sesame Street. People got it. Sarah Baker got Sarah.
Hi, Sarah Baker.
But did the Sweeneys get it? 'Cause I
Yeah.
feel like they're really,
Finally,
really
we wrote it down.
Did you guys cheat? You thought it was
No.
Redmond, right?
I said the last
At
one.
first,
Mobley had the same answer as you, which was Bird of the Big.
Yep.
That was actually your answer.
I did. You guys.
Do your impression.
of who?
Charles Barkley.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's really good.
Thanks.
I
You know
like
what's weird is that impression of Charles Barkley sounds like Kristen's impression of your mom.
I'm sorry, Colin. Where is the refresh button on here? Because I was just now you got me out of it.
Actually, it's gonna be like this.
It's terrible.
No, don't do that.
Yeah. Where's the refresh button on this?
You really can jack up our camera, dude. He's inexperienced in these. Okay.
I did think it was Rodman myself, but then he said Rodman was later actually.
But that's
So-
actually a total Sesame Street question because it's more Sesame Street than Barkley.
Yeah, because it felt like Rodman until you said the name of Sesame Street dog. I'm like, it's not Dennis Rodman. So
Well, I'm sorry, but if you guys knew your All-Star MVPs,
Oh
through
my
the 90s, that would have been an issue.
That's why it's a great question, guys. It's a great one.
I liked your red herring with the Bad Boys since he was on the Bad Boys of the Detroit Pistons.
Yep,
Thank you.
Jen wrote that.
Literally copied and pasted from a trivia site and put it with another question.
Okay. Question.
Look at Thaddeus.
Which basketball player began his career at age 19 and played in the majors at the same time as his father, who shares his name?
Basketball player?
Oh, shit. Baseball.
Oh,
Okay.
Baseball, and I did not write down the answer, which you probably know. Yes. it's
oh,
that guy.
that makes sense.
Okay. Not Dennis Rodman, but thank you. Not.
I gotta put it up.
Yeah, that's cool. I got it. Jill Stillman coming in
Nailed
real
it.
strong. Jill, you got to get on Jeopardy. What are you doing, sister?
Scratch on Jeopardy.
Yeah, man. If I had your brain, I would be making the cash money on it. I'd be like using it. But
Yeah,
trivia.
exactly. That guy made $1 million and he gets paid like to tweet. He's
Do you
like,
ever play trivia on an airplane, but they tell you know who's sitting in what seat? Man, I play with so much confidence, and then I literally am standing up, like looking over to see like where 4B is, and I'm like, how does that a-hole get every one of them right? Does he have internet on the flight? What is he doing? And he's generally just smarter than me because I am generally very bad at trivia.
What's the
Ken Griffey.
Ken Griffey
yeah,
Jr.
we got it.
Junior.
Ken Griffey Jr.
fun fact? They literally played together on the same team, the Seattle Mariners.
Fun fact, we're going to have to go to the bonus round because we're out of questions or the printer didn't work.
What are you?
Let's put on
It's a real
Ken
black.
Griffey Jr. could have been
Sorry about
almost
that.
the best baseball player of all time if he played in a different era. He was playing now. He'd be Mike Trout and all that. Anyone want to talk about that? Anyone at home want to talk about sports?
Okay, you guys have.
Can we do sports?
If you guys could talk about one thing, do you want to prompt? Do you want to prompt? Football, fine. Best quarterback in NFL history, go.
I mean, look, that's kind of boring.
Now, you know what is better? I'll tell you what a better one is that'll really get these guys going is like.
Because unless you're a Patriots fan, you don't want to say it. It's a tough place.
Most emotional sports story you've read in the last, couple weeks.
And you can't talk about the guy that doesn't have half of a foot and he's a kicker because we've heard that one 40 times.
I know that.
So
yeah.
the best one was the St. Paul Brawler. I read it was 1924, and he was this guy. No, this is such a good story. And he had a kidney problem and had to retire, and he was totally broke, 28 years old. And then he came back. He couldn't train. Came back to fight one fight to buy his kids Christmas presents.
Oh my God.
Won the fight and died 2 months later. And it's like the best non-sports movie. Sam Rockwell was supposed to star in the movie like 10 years ago, never got made, but it's listed as like the best sports movie that's never been made.
Wait, did he die because of getting punched in that fight?
Well, if I was going to tell the story, yes. But no, he had failing kidneys. He had to retire because of his kidneys, and then they were so broke, he fought one more time to buy his, and he also won that fight, and people were shocked. So he had one fight to buy his kids Christmas presents, won the fight, and died 2 months later.
Here's my.
See what my life is like? Do you see what?
Is anyone else crying? Is anyone else
He
crying?
really is crying.
Okay,
Don't make me feel bad about loving Chanel.
here's the most emotional sports story that I've heard in the last
Oh
year.
my God. This
Make
is
it long, Colin. Make it long. Stretch.
Colin, you know,
gonna make Arthur curious.
Okay,
the only reason
Get
I
the
didn't cry
details.
at that is I've heard it like 14 times now.
Colin, get the details in.
okay. So in Tampa Bay Buccaneers, running back star in the 90s was a guy by the name of Warwick Dunn. He grew up with a single mom and was very poor. And so when he got millions of dollars in the NFL, he decided to give back by building homes, Habitat for Humanity for single mothers. He built a home for this woman who had a boy. They took a picture together. That boy became a football star. His name is now the starting quarterback of the Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson. And now Deshaun Watson met Warwick Dunn as a pro. They hugged each other, and now Deshaun Watson is using his millions of dollars to build homes for single mothers all over the South. And Britt's crying right now. Nailed it!
I had goosebumps. I had goosebumps
still
so
do.
early
I
in
had
that story.
goosebumps, I
I had
know.
goosebumps before any details.
Now I don't want to talk about any hot dudes.
Now you just want to talk about sports, right?
Which
Jeez, Lou, so good.
No,
Oh,
nobody cares.
yeah.
You know what? People do care though when it's like a story like that. Otherwise, it's
What Sue Daniel says, why are Kristen and husband so pale? I don't know.
Because we're
Jeans?
Irish.
I don't know. We have a ring light that's gonna give us a sunburn by the end of this. It's jacked up so high.
Yeah, 'cause before that,
light is
I asked Colin if he had a sunburn because he was very glowy and pink. And then, so just look at everybody.
Yeah.
You're losing viewers by talking.
I couldn't agree more, you guys. This wasn't my idea. Let's see how fast we can lose people. Let's share sad sports stories on a female-centric platform where we should all come and talk about hot dudes and expensive bags. It's fine. It's a very lovely story.
All these guys we talked about have washboard abs.
Yeah, they're super hot.
All right. I have a trivia question. I have some specific trivia questions about hot guys.
Great.
If you guys okay, ready?
Yeah, do I have to look at a picture?
Anybody's ball game. Anybody's ball game. You can play
Ball
against me if you want to. Anybody's ball game. All right. So it's another one of those combos, and then they get easier. Okay. What year did the players go on strike, resulting in a no baseball World Series? Thank goodness The Crow and Legends of the Fall came out the same year. What year?
Well, what year?
There was no World Series because there was a baseball strike, and The Crow came out.
Yeah.
and Legends of the
I just
Fall.
want to talk about Legends of the Fall. Can we all get our viewers back when we talk about Brad Pitt when he's crying at the okay, why is it that he's so totally broken and he's never more attractive? When I'm telling you, I get it. That woman's like, I'm married, but you're so hot with your blowy hair and you're like broken and sad about your dead brother, which is really sad, but God, I will make sweet love to you on this right now.
People are getting it right.
You
But
know-
I tell you what, he had to have a makeup artist do work on his derriere because he had interesting tan lines.
I don't
You
know
know-
what that means.
You know what that reminds me of? The movie Moneyball, starring Brad Pitt. It's a story about the Oakland A's.
Nope.
And
It was
everything-
94 for everybody playing out there.
94.
All the
94.
husbands in the house want to get some action tonight. Go watch just that scene from Legends of the Fall. Get vulnerable. Don't talk about it. Get vulnerable. Don't ruin it by saying words. And then make
Sports? I'm sad about any sports.
He's so ready to cry. He's so ready to cry about a
guys.
sport.
I'm trying not to scowl, but I'm like, God.
Okay, who remembers this one? Another hot guy. This 2002 rom-com starring Keira Knightley is partly named after which famed professional football player?
Oh yeah.
Ball.
Oh yeah. I think it was her first big movie. Bend It Like Beckham.
Yep, that's it. That's
Yep.
it. Did anybody get it?
Yeah. I'm sorry I said it too fast. I just want to talk about Beckham because he's another hot guy. High voice,
A
not
lot of tattoos, not your style, Kristen.
No, that's not true. That guy has a lot of abs under.
Well, yeah, back then he didn't. He's just he started getting them. Let's see, Bend It Like Beckham. Yep.
Oh,
People got that. That's so funny. It's so funny. It's about a hot guy, and it's just like all answers. Everybody gets it. Nobody got it wrong. No one got it wrong. Heidi McManaman. Manaman?
Banana Man.
Manana. Manana.
I don't.
Heidi McManaman. But everybody else. Everybody else got Bend It Like Beckham. Here's another hot guy trivia
Oh,
question.
please keep them
I
coming.
think this is too easy.
No, just let's talk about hot guys. I don't.
Okay. Which NFL star
I'm on board.
appears in the movie There's Something About Mary?
He's been
Hold
referenced.
on, I know it. Yep, I got it.
Give him a second. Give him a second.
Been referenced tonight.
He's not here.
Colin, was that an interception, Colin? Was that an interception?
He's not near. He's
Roughing the kicker.
Marv. He's still a good-looking guy.
It's Brett Favre.
Favre.
Silver Fox.
Favre.
Silver Fox. That's right. He's doing like some pharmaceutical commercials or something for something.
Like copper wristbands or something.
Well,
He plays a lot of football in the park with Jerry Rice, and their backs don't hurt.
they're back. Good. Jen, what else? Other hot guy questions do you have? Those are good.
Here's another hot guy question. It's an older but also hot guy question. What NFL starred in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?
Oh, I know it.
Your points. Wait.
Hold on. We're going to give it a second because, Charity's like, let's talk about Aquaman. Or we talk about Jason Momoa and we don't talk about Aquaman. That guy. Sorry. That guy.
There was just a lot of unpredictable, like lyre and flute playing in that movie that I don't know.
Yeah, I stayed on board because, I was going to watch him in any opportunity I
Did
can.
you say Dan?
Dan Marino.
Melissa Fleming got it.
These are
Fleming.
good ones. Jen, you had these in your pocket the whole time?
Jen, here's one for you. Speaking
Okay.
of Brad Pitt,
Oh, come on. We've already known.
he starred in this Aaron Sorkin penned baseball movie about 10 years ago.
That feels like you're not really putting that as a trivia.
Wait, Brett Barbara was in it in Sorkin?
No, Brad Pitt starred in this
Oh,
Aaron Sorkin penned baseball movie.
Moneyball?
Moneyball, right?
Oh,
We just
So
talked
we-
about Moneyball, babe.
Yeah.
Colin, we were talking about that a while ago, and it was during a sports part, so you should have been listening.
Wait. Did you hear about the vampire movie being developed with Jason Momoa and Peter Dinklage?
Yes, I did.
I didn't.
I did, and I read it slowly.
Jen didn't. She announced it, and she didn't hear about it. It's incredible. That's how much she loves Jason Momoa.
I kept it to myself. Jen, in
What?
Pretty Woman, which of the following is a rule Julia Roberts' character abides by?
Can I just tell you?
Well, yeah, you can't. Oh, do it. Doesn't feel so
Ooh.
good.
Why are your lips doing a weird thing? There, he's like,
No kissing on the mouth. Same rule that we have at home.
Yeah,
Same rule we have at
we're
home.
living in a pandemic, so
Yeah, we're just trying to get through all of this.
yeah.
it's not safe to kiss on the mouth these days. It's just absolutely not.
I'm going to ask you this question that Kristen vetoed that she didn't like.
I don't know. That's so boring, Colin. Nobody is going to understand it.
Okay, we're going
Sounds-
back to
He's
the
really
the
taking over here.
Jeopardy rule.
Okay, go ahead. He doesn't want me to say that he can't read his question.
This
I really need Dr. Strickler right now. He would tell me, give him grace, give him some acceptance, make
Is
him.
that John? Is that John? The marriage counselor that you accidentally
That's our marriage counselor that I accidentally texted Jen, but I texted him saying a video chat would be really fun. And then he was like, I don't think you're going to get as much out of it, but we could figure something out. And then I was like, no, that's not what I meant. But
That's
sure.
not all she said. She was like, what if we had some really great lighting, invited some other people?
That's what I said.
Basically, it was as filthy as you can get, and sent that to the marriage counselor.
I did. And you know what?
Can you tell me what Colin's doing wrong in this act?
Brent Wall thinks that the Pretty Woman rule is condoms.
Yeah, because she says, pick your one, and the one of the day, the thing that's not getting through any of this condom of champions, the whatever. You don't know that. You got to watch them more.
Yeah, it's Richard Gere. That guy seems filthy, at least by urban legend. That guy got around a lot.
You know what? God bless him. Here we go. Jen, in Never Been Kissed, what was Drew Barrymore's nickname in high school?
I got it.
You do? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
See, I would not get that. I would have to think really hard about that one.
I love you very much.
Okay, let's see if anybody gets it first, and then don't look at the screen, Jen, and then I'll tell you what to say.
You don't get the answer.
I know, but just to prove that I'm not cheating.
Yeah, she's like really looking away. So we've got Ashley Gwynn. Got it. What is
Say
it,
that.
Gwynn?
Josie Grossi?
Yep. Very good. Very good.
Okay. I've got one for you that's of the same ilk. Oh, Delilah's back.
What's
Hi.
going on?
What? Oh, no, she's really crying.
Scary. Oh no. Oh no. Hi, Delilah. I'm sorry that it's scary. You guys, I'm gonna just quietly give you guys.
Wait, those are
Hold on. She's going to tell Daddy what's going on, but I've got this one. I think you can get it, Kristen. All right, ready?
Yes. I don't. You guys. While Colin's gone, I don't want him to read his questions. It's really boring.
I tell you what. Who knew that this new Scooby-Doo movie was going to be so upsetting to my kids? Isn't it rated G?
No, I think my kids have bailed on that and are fully playing interactive games with adults they don't know. That's what I think's happening upstairs.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why my son hasn't come down here yet.
Yeah, they're like, I found a whole new world. Okay, give it to me.
It's something else that happened in the movie that just upset her. So, okay. All right, ready for this one? The first part, you're going to go, I have no idea and I don't care, but you will get it for the second one. One of the greatest defensive scorers in NHL history, Scott Niedermayer, played 18 seasons in the NHL. All but 4 were with the New Jersey Devils. This was his number. And also the same number of times Katherine Heigl was a bridesmaid in a 2008 rom-com. What number?
I got it, but I don't want to give it away. So I'm going to look at Jessica and Kathleen. And Kat, I like the name Kat. I love the name Catherine. I love the name Katie. I love the name Kat.
That's a sexy name in my opinion.
Tuesday's number.
Yep.
I'm
Kathy Huckabee got it.
not ready to talk about the Astros yet. 27. 27 is the answer.
How many
27.
times have you worn as a bridesmaid?
I've been a bridesmaid technically 11 and a half times because my friend Allie decided to not go through with her wedding when we were on an island and I had bought the dress. So technically it counts.
So that's 12 then.
So 12.
You've
Hey
owned
guys, just so everyone knows, Scooby-Doo's a real roller coaster. Back up there, and her sad tears switch to happy tears.
Well, you guys aren't doing it right. Let her
They're
see
both of it.
Indiana
And they're
Jones,
happy.
desensitize her, and then Scooby-Doo will seem very basic. I mean, what you got to do is do it wrong, and then it fails upwards. It
Yeah. Then you got no place to go but up.
Yep.
Up the movie? Don't show them
Oh
that.
gosh,
Don't show them that.
you think, Colin, how bad do you cry that movie? This
Oh,
one.
man.
Never cried more in my life.
He goes, well, I don't like animated. And you know what you say to someone like me? That's like saying you don't like dogs to Jen. I'm like, is he trying not to get laid? Like, but like, would you tell me you don't like animated movies? And I'm probably already pregnant. So then we went and saw Up, and he bawled, and I was like, all right, he's fine.
But
All
every Pixar movie is pretty genius
All right.
in terms of
So
and speaking of sports,
wait, don't. Hold on. We'll go
What?
back. We get the answers late, so we're gonna go back through the Facebook feed. We're on B.Live and get who answered all the questions right, and send you the huge prize. The first people of a friendship pin.
That's right. And just so you know, we have to give credit where credit is due. Our lovely Erin, who is in quarantine you did 8, and they've struggled. Erin is in quarantine in San Diego with her family. They've helped little Emma, her niece, has helped make them. So they're shipping from there. We've sent them in the regular mail. My husband tried to make them. We got in a marital spat over it. They're real good looking.
Wait, show it.
oh, we got a
Sorry.
telephone call coming in, guys.
It's the school. It's the school.
I think it was.
It's absolutely.
There is a lot of school drama going on right now.
Jen, before we go, because we're almost at our time to
Time to
go.
go.
Before we go, we just wanted to show you this one thing really quick because we think that you're.
Wait, I'm gonna read my question. And I'm gonna leave.
Oh God, please! Why? No one's gonna
Is
stay.
it a sports question, Colin?
Wait,
Is it sports related, Colin?
Here is. This Brazilian supermodel mom Giselle is married to what Tampa Bay Buccaneer?
that's not.
Colin, I need more than
knows
that, Colin. I want something really testing.
Former University of Michigan and San Diego State head coach. I'll leave you with that. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Wait, where's he?
You can see it.
Wait, there's a chandelier.
Kid,
Oh,
wait, baby, you're giving only like side glances. I don't want you to go from the front.
That's perfectly fine.
It's
It's still-
Well, there you go.
better go swimming later, Colin.
He's going night swimming probably right now with his beer in his hand. Well, good night, Jen. This was fun. It's
It was fun. Feels pretty even, but you know what?
wait. Did
What?
Britt get the question so I can please not?
It's Tom Brady, but then it's Harbaugh. But it's like I just
I knew
Harbaugh.
Hope.
But it,
Hope.
Tom Brady. Hope. I told you guys this was not the way to.
but I didn't really hear the.
He's gonna look this up. He's gonna send a lengthy email tonight saying like, "Hey,
And all the husbands get on his Zoom.
Go to San Diego State and then Michigan and San Diego State, but
Legends.
show him your speedo. Show him your speedo."
hold on, guys, I gotta
Oh,
go.
God.
soon.
No, I feel weird about it.
All right.
Too
All
hot,
right, we'll take care,
Mom.
Delilah. Good night, you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will not be here Monday because it's Memorial Day, and we'll
Have
just
fun. Have a safe weekend.
yes, stay safe. I know everybody's going cuckoo, but stay home, stay safe, and we will see you then on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. I think there's one more kid. Is my kid crying because of Scooby? Hold on.
Are you guys watching Scooby also?
We're watching Scooby also, and I think Eleanor's dying to
What?
say.
You guys, I'm gonna,
You cannot. Okay, yeah, they're underwear shorts.
Scooby don't.
Hi. Say hi.
Hi, Flynn.
And say hi. Say hi. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta go before anybody says words.
How horrible is Scooby Doo? All right.
Scooby don't.
Scooby Doo.
Not. Yeah. All
Good
right.
night, you guys. This was so fun.
I love you. Have a good weekend.
Good night. I love you too. Bye, you guys. Ugh.
What's happening? Why did my dictionary pop up? It's not off yet. It's not off.